The initial hearing for the Fulton County, Georgia, trial involving former President Donald Trump and 18 co-defendants has shed light on the complexities of this high-profile case. This hearing was the first to be televised since the indictment was filed last month, providing insights into the trial's shape and potential challenges ahead. Judges' skepticism about a joint trial. During the hearing, Judge Scott McAfee expressed reservations about Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis' plan for a joint trial involving all 19 defendants in October. The judge had already set a trial date for Kenneth Chesebro on October 23, as he had requested a speedy trial. However, McAfee questioned the feasibility of handling all 19 defendants in just over 40 days, given the extensive nature of the case. Prosecutors anticipate a 4-month trial with more than 150 witnesses, a timeline that the judge found overly optimistic. Denial of severance for Powell and Chesebro. Despite his doubts about a joint trial, Judge McAfee denied the motions to sever the cases of Sidney Powell and Kenneth Chesebro from each other. He argued that separating their cases was unnecessary to ensure a fair determination of guilt or innocence, and expressed concerns about the logistical challenges posed by having two separate trials. Defendants pointing fingers. Attorneys representing Chesebro and Powell took a similar approach during the hearing by attempting to distance their clients from the other co-defendants. They argued that their clients were not deeply involved in the alleged conspiracy, portraying them as less culpable than others. In contrast, prosecutors contended that, due to the racketeering charges, all evidence against any defendant is interconnected, making the case against each defendant largely similar. The Trump factor. Although former President Donald Trump was not physically present at the hearing, his role in the alleged conspiracy remains central to the case. Some defense attorneys argued that the prosecution's focus on Trump could potentially influence how a jury perceives the other defendants. Trump's involvement in the Fulton County case adds a layer of complexity. Meadows' bid for federal court. A significant development is former White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows' request to transfer his case to federal court. This move could have implications for the other defendants. Judge McAfee acknowledged the potential complications arising from efforts to move cases to federal court and noted that it could affect the scheduling of trials. Meadows has submitted a motion to halt proceedings until a final decision is reached regarding his request. Additional requests to sever cases. In addition to Powell and Chesebro, 3 more defendants, Robert Cheeley, Jeffrey Clark, and Sean Still, requested to sever their cases from those of Powell and Chesebro, suggesting ongoing efforts to disentangle their legal situations. In summary, the first Fulton County hearing has illuminated the intricacies of this case, particularly regarding trial scheduling and the dynamics among the co-defendants. The role of Donald Trump in the alleged conspiracy and the potential shift to federal court for some defendants further complicate the proceedings. Judge McAfee is expected to make additional decisions regarding trial logistics and severance in the coming weeks.